Japanese Filipino hookers hiding in their closet, booze, what looks like cocaine, pills, whatever the group sex, orgies, they got baby oil and butter, which was weird. Then stuff like this is gonna happen.
Where's your pistol at? On my side. Okay. You still put your hands on the top of the vehicle for me? I appreciate it, man, being very honest. Oh, yeah, all right.
It's fun keeping for her.
I appreciate it, man, being very honest. Oh, yeah, all right. You okay? Put the gun down. Put down.
One of the greatest qualities any man or any woman can possibly have, I think, is the ability to be self-accountable and self-reflective. And look, I get it. Not everybody is perfect by any means whatsoever, a long shot. But when you are a law enforcement officer, when you are somebody who is a responsibly armed and equipped citizen, concealed carry, or if you choose to open carry for whatever reason, you have a moral and ethical duty and obligation, and in some cases a legal obligation, to have a certain level of proficiency and competency and training and skill and knowledge and education. And that never goes away, because just like when you drive a vehicle, you are asking for the ability to operate or function machinery which can result in the death or disfigurement or great bodily harm of another person. Even more so because that's really the intention behind this piece of machinery to begin with. So cars are made for driving, but yes, they can be used as a deadly weapon. Guns are made for being deadly weapons. Now, if you do not choose to continue that training and constantly improve upon your skill set, because there is no stagnancy in nature, you're either growing or you're dying, which means regressing, well, then stuff like this is going to happen. And honestly, this is a very unfortunate and sad video. I hope that this gentleman is okay. I hope that this woman is never a cop again, ever. And she should go through like 400 hours of remedial training, but she'll probably be fired. And honestly, her supervisor needs about 400 hours of remedial training. In fact, I would go to say that whole department probably does. And that's just because of the actions based off of one officer in this video. Now, what do I mean by that? If you're ever getting inspected for something, I remember in the Marine Corps all the time, cleanliness of the room, field day, locker, stupid stamps on your uniform, IPs on your dress uniform in the Tuesday morning. The moment you start to find one little thing wrong about it, and this is why they did it, and this is why I understand it, there's more beneath the surface. And when you start to peel back that onion and those layers and to really start to dive into the things that matter, but you've already got them off of their defensive rocker, their defensive game, their deflective game, if you will. They're start small, IP on piece of clothing. Turns into they've got Japanese Filipino hookers hiding in their closet, booze, what looks like cocaine, pills, whatever the group sex, orgies, they got baby oil and butter, which was weird. That's what it turns into. And that's a real story. That's not Joe just going off the cusp. That's real. So, this whole department, because of the actions based off one individual, because they're so highly incompetent, tells me that this entire department needs a serious reform and remedial training, and not from somebody internal to the department. This needs to be third party, guys. Probably not even law enforcement. Somebody much better than that, because obviously we have a law enforcement competency problem when it comes to handling firearms. Her actions are so negligent and so incompetent that it only leads one to the conclusion immediately that this exists in this department because of the leadership, because of the people, because of the culture. Come to one of my training events, you join the university, we're out there in the field, we're at the gun range. You do something like this, and you already know you're gone. You touch the trigger in any form or capacity without your gun aimed at the target, you're gone. Like, we don't put up with it. And so I just encourage you guys, I hope this guy's okay, but just remember what I'm about to say here before I show you this video. How you do anything in life is how you do everything. And I understand there are things where I am flawed for days, and it just sucks because you dig yourself into these holes, and then you really have to just prioritize on particular big hit items that will, take a lot of time, effort, and energy, but then they buy you a little bit on the back end. And then you almost have to like reinvest all that into a new problem set, something bigger and greater, which then takes you even further back, but then also forward more. But then again, you have to take that back end and continuously reinvest that time and that prioritization. And I definitely know time management is something I can get a lot better at. But my point to all this, guys, is that how you do anything is how you do everything. These are the dangers in life. This isn't a joke. Your life success, the story that you get to tell and leave behind, the way that your kids look at you and view you, that's up to you. And I just want to encourage everybody to make sure that it's the story that they want to be told and to be left behind. And it starts with the way that you do every little thing in your life. Miyamoto Musashi said, pay attention even to trifles. The small, seemingly insignificant things can amount to great victories. And that's the consistency and the persistence of the choices you decide to make daily to build the character of the person that you want to be and are becoming and are. All right. Hope this guy's okay.
Where's your pistol at? On my side. Well done. Just put your hands on the top of the vehicle for me. I appreciate it, man, being very honest. Oh, yeah. It's fun keeping me for I appreciate it, man, being very honest. Oh, yeah.